Hi everyone, I hope you're doing good.
In this video, we're going to discuss how to set up your bank account, phone number and IRD number when you first arrive in New Zealand.
Now I know the first thing that you'll be thinking is there's going to be a mountain of paperwork that you're going to need to fill out. You're going to be on the phone for hours on hold to various different companies, and also you're going to be up and down towards the post office, the bank and everything else. But don't worry, that's not the case.
You can set up your bank account within 45 minutes, a phone SIM card will take you around 10 minutes, and your IRD form will take about 2 weeks to arrive via post, but the form itself is quite easy to fill out if you have everything you need.
Before we get into it, one piece of advice. Now, if you're booking your trip through a travel company, then sometimes they can charge a fee to set these things up on your behalf. However, this is a complete rip-off. Mainly because you need to be there in person, especially for your bank account and your IRD form to prove that it's you. But most importantly, it's a free thing to do and they should not be charging you to do it for you. Anyway, let's get to it.
First off, you want to get yourself a New Zealand phone number because you need this for everything else you'll have to do. However, most importantly, before you leave your home country, make sure that you unlock your phone so it can accept international SIM cards. This is like rule 1, okay? This may carry a small fee, but it shouldn't be any more than £10. Next up, head into a phone shop and choose your SIM. The 3 main phone providers in New Zealand are Vodafone, Spark and 2 Degrees. We would personally recommend Vodafone and Spark. Spark offer free Wi-Fi hotspots countrywide, whilst Vodafone gives you free or cheap perks every Friday. Both companies offer different deals, but also both of them have a $19 per month pay-as-you-go deal, which in our opinion is probably the best value for money for short-term contracts. Or no contract since it's pay-as-you-go. For your $19 per month, both companies offer you unlimited text, around 500 megabytes per month, and around about 100 minutes of call time with New Zealand and Australian numbers. So simply go in, choose a SIM, put it in your phone, and you're all done.
Now next up, you'll be wanting to set up a bank account as you'll need this to fill out your IRD form. Now to get a bank account, you'll need a few basic things. First and foremost, you will need a passport. This is because driver's licenses in New Zealand, unless they're issued from either New Zealand or Australia, aren't usually valid forms of ID unless you present your home driver's license with a bank card of the same name, and this just gets into a long hassle, so it's not worth it. Secondly, you'll be wanting proof of address. Now, this highly depends upon the bank that you're going with. However, if you've been in New Zealand for under a month, then most banks will accept a proof of address from your home country. We went with ANZ and they accepted our UK bank statements with our address on the top. They may also ask for your address where you're currently staying in New Zealand, so just put that down. It doesn't really matter as long as they have a New Zealand address on their system. And then you will need all the other little bits and bobs that they need: date of birth, full name, and you also need a New Zealand phone number. Now make sure that you bring your phone along with you to your setup meeting, because sometimes they'll text you a verification code and obviously you need your phone on you to receive that. Now once you've set everything up, sometimes they will require you to put some cash directly into your account just so you can set it up. Now this is more common when you're in the center of big cities, especially in Auckland. When we set ours up, we weren't required to put any in, but we had some cash anyway, so we put it in. You should have some cash on you anyway, but make sure you ask before you go into the setup process, just so you know. Now, after you've activated your entire account, they will give you an EFTPOS or a debit card straight there on the spot, ready for you to use within about 15 minutes. Now, what an EFTPOS card basically is a card that is issued by New Zealand. It's a New Zealand thing. However, you can't use them to withdraw cash in an ATM, and also you can't use it for online transactions either. Now, if they've only issued you an EFTPOS card and you actually need a Visa debit card for whatever reason, then you can always ask them. They'll more than likely give you one. Sometimes it's free, sometimes you have to pay $10, but there's one there. Now, there are a few different banks that you can choose from when you're going in New Zealand. There's ANZ, BNZ, Westpac and Kiwibank, to name a few. ASB won't let you set up a bank account if you have a work holiday visa. However, just make sure you do your research. All have their advantages and disadvantages. We went with ANZ because they're the biggest, but it's completely up to you and what you need.
And finally, if you're planning to work in New Zealand, you need your IRD number, which is your tax number. Firstly, you need the IR594 if you're a resident, or if you are on a work holiday visa in New Zealand, you need another one. You can get this form from the New Zealand government website, and the link is down below for you to have a look. And then simply you need to fill it out, and to do so, these are the following things you need. Firstly and most importantly, you need proof of ID. You need one document from category A and one document from category B. If you have a passport and a driver's license, those two should be sufficient. Then scan both documents. For your passport, you need to scan the photo page and the page with your entry stamp on. If you happen not to have one of these, then there's plenty of other documents in both categories that you can potentially use. If you're missing a document from either category, then there is a phone number at the bottom of their website that you can call and inquire as to what you can possibly do. On this IRD form, there's two sections for your address. There's residential and current postal. On residential, you can put your home address, and for current postal, you need to put the address you're staying at in New Zealand at the moment. Furthermore, you need proof of address for your current address, which for travelers I know is very annoying. But for this, what you can do is you can go to the bank where you just set up your account and ask them to print out a statement. Then they'll print out a receipt looking like piece of paper and put a stamp on it and sign it, and you can just send that off and you're done. Thirdly, you need a New Zealand phone number, and lastly, a photocopy of your actual visa. Fill the rest of it out, sign it, and send it off to the address written on the form. Then you need to wait about 14 days for the letter to arrive. If you do need the number sooner than that, then you can give them a ring after about a week and ask for it. You don't need the actual letter, you just need the number.
If you have any questions about the specifics, then leave them in the comments down below and we'll be happy to answer them for you.
Subscribe for more videos like this and stay up to date on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
And as always guys, we'll see you next time.